All right, so I know it's been about a month since I've updated you guys on this thing. I really haven't had too much time to work on it between work and um, had some stuff roll in the shop that needed to get done. So I am still working some overtime, still cutting and splitting wood. That's all done now. So once this overtime's done, I'm gonna be hitting this thing pretty hard. Um, But the last video you seen, I tried to put this thing down on a wooden cart that I had, and that did not work at all. So I had some square tubing laying around, and I built this frame for it. So I put some cross braces back here, some drop offs, and then I welded this 1x1 square tubing all the way up to the front. And I put a couple braces going up to the floors just so it don't bow crazy. It does bow pretty good right in here. I think I'm gonna run another piece of square tubing on top. Hopefully that'll be enough. But yeah, that's kind of sketchy when it's up on the lift. But I can't put any braces there because I need to cut that entire rear floor out because it's shot. There's no good metal in the back of this car, including around the windows. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do about this situation. I have a parts car outside, but I really do not want to cut it up. So maybe be a sheet metal guy here soon, but this is pretty much what I did in the rear too. Welded it to the bottom, across, made some drops, put another brace, ran the tubing back. So it seems to be working really good. I put it on these Harbor Freight rollers and it seems to roll pretty good. So I can work on like the firewall and stuff down here on the ground. And then when I start working on the floor in the rear, I can use the lift, whatnot. I could actually probably do the floor where it's at, but we'll see. I did manage to go through, I think it was 3 or 4 cans of PB Blaster in about 5 days of coming home from work and shaking the crap out of this rear gate. And it finally came open, which is good, but also bad because I finally got to see how much rust is in this thing back here, you know, from up top. I mean, I could kind of see underneath, but the gas tank was in the way. But I think I'm going to build, this is where the spare tire went. I think I'm going to build a battery box and stuff down in there, fix this wheel well. But overall, the stuff isn't in too bad a shape. I mean, it's going back in. It's not show quality, don't get me wrong, but this mat ain't ripped up. Pretty pumped about that. Down here is way more solid than I expected it to be. I mean, there is no rust in that. So with that being said, I did order some parts. So I'll show you guys what I got. So we're running that 6.2 over there and that TBR 6060. So I went with BTR's Equalizer 3 intake. I wanted to run a Holley high ram, but the GTO guys I talked to said it did not fit underneath the stock hood. And that's a deal breaker for me. But here's this intake. It is sweet. It's got made in the USA machined into it back here. And then obviously BTR, all nice and shiny. But pretty pumped about this. Pretty pumped. And then got the cam. It says BTR Stage 4 NA cam. There's the specs on it. Duration at 50 thousandths, 233, 250. Valve lift, 630, 615. Lobe separation, 113 plus 5. So this thing should be pretty rowdy. I went ahead and got their, lifters, valve springs, push rods, training upgrade. So I do plan on revving this thing out pretty good. So make sure you got all the good parts there. These fuel rails are sweet. Pull this stuff out again so you can see it. But hopefully I can get this out one-handed. Yeah. Look at that. They're pretty nice. And then it comes with the mounting hardware for short, mids, and talls. Then I've been wanting to see one of these in person. I do machining at my job, so it's always cool to see something, you know, machined like this. I see Doug post all the time. They're getting new machines, and man, they TIG welded the screws in. But yeah, this finish on this thing is sweet and really good. It's a really nice piece. So it's a Motion Raceworks 102 millimeter throttle body. And then you got a milling high volume oil pump, ARP bolts. And then the good old Holley Terminator. So a lot of the big stuff's here. And I still need obvious stuff like fuel system still. I still need to order the injectors, the clutch, you know, a bunch of miscellaneous other stuff, but at least this stuff's here. Cool stuff's here. So, pretty pumped about it. I've been kicking around the idea in my head of painting this 6.2, the Pontiac color, or leaving it bare aluminum. Leave a comment below what you think I should do. I think it would look cool with the block, the valve covers, everything painted. You know, that turquoise, whatever color it is. I don't know the exact color off the top of my head, but and then that intake being aluminum, throttle body aluminum, stainless headers. I just think it would make it pop, but also, I mean, it's all aluminum 6.2. I feel bad for painting it, so you guys let me know what we should do about that. I do plan on painting underneath the hood and everything gloss blacks. So it's going to look like crap on the outside, but as soon as you pop the hood, it's going to look pretty clean, hopefully. But yeah, I got some big plans. Obviously hide as much wiring as we can, tuck it all away. But yeah, leave me a comment what you guys think we should do about this engine. And yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. Hopefully the next one we'll start working on this thing. But like I said, just been super busy. And I'm hoping by beginning of January, mid-January at the latest, we can start focusing some time on this thing. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a great day.